Thank you all for coming today. My name is Taylor Gorrell. It's really sad when you think about our world. People dying from their bodies, just breaking apart every single day. It's something we can't really escape. But some people aren't as fortunate. Their bodies break down even earlier. Like there are people younger than me whose bodies are almost at death's door. But there is a way some of us can save them. You know about organ donation, at least you've heard of it. But most people really don't seem to see the positives of it. All they really see is people cut me open and taking my stuff. And that's insulting. So I'm here to shed some light on what exactly can be positive that can come out of organ donation. But to give you an idea of this, the need for organs to be donated is very high. As you can see by this chart right here, should have been in color, but the printer didn't work very well. The line that's the lightest gray line is how many people are on the waiting list for donations. As you can see, it's over 120,000. That's a lot. But the number right below it, in the black line, is how many organ donors there are. Actually, I messed that up. It's the one that's actually on the bottom, is how many organ donors there actually are. And this is in reference to 2013, 2 years ago. And since then, this number has only gotten higher, and this number has only gotten lower. This is how many transplants have actually occurred over the years, the black line. This roughly translates to about 80 transplants a day. But at the same time, because of so many people that are waiting, about a quarter of this amount, roughly 7,000 people die a year because they were waiting on the transplant list but couldn't get the organs they needed. Sad that the numbers are that staggering, isn't it? Most people need to realize, because a lot of people don't, is that you can improve a lot of lives by doing this. Even just your own life. There's a lot of stuff in your body that can help people. Your organs on their own, which is the very nature of this topic, mind you, can save potentially up to 8 lives just by your own organs, none from anybody else. But if you're not too keen on organs, you can give tissue samples. Those things can be marginally more helpful, helping up to 50 people. And even then, and if you think, well, what am I going to get out of it? You don't need to get anything out of it. You need to live with the satisfaction that you're saving people's lives, and they will be grateful for you, both the recipients and their families. But even if you're not doing this out of just the plain old goodness of your heart, there is a practical way. Donate organs to research. You may have an illness that nobody really knows much about. If you donate your organs to some research, they can figure out possibly figure out what caused this injury and help either you or anybody else that has the injury. It's a lot to think about, but it's very interesting. Couldn't figure out how to end that segment. And a lot of people think that organ donation is just the key organs, like the heart, the liver, the kidneys. That's thinking way too small. There's a lot of things you can donate. The corneas and retinas of your eyes, for example. I don't recommend this unless you're blind or dead, just because otherwise you'd be unable to see after this. But this can help a lot of people that have eye infections or just went blind. You can help someone see again. Then there's your skin cells. They can take cells from your skin, replicate them, and turn them into skin grafts to help out people that have suffered severe burns or other harsh wounds that really can't be treated by standard wrap up and go. Then there's the tendons. For those who don't know, it's those things that connect your muscles together and allow them to actually work. Some people have torn tendons or tendinitis, and you can donate your tendons to help them use those muscles again. The people that will be most infected by this would be athletes, because they need strong tendons in order to even play. But then there's, as I mentioned earlier, there's also tissue samples. If you don't want to donate actual parts of your body, donate samples of your tissues, and they can be used to actually repair organs instead of simply replacing them. I've talked a lot about what good can come out of this, and you're probably thinking, well, it's probably very complicated, isn't it? No, it's not. It's remarkably simple. Excuse me. It's remarkably simple to sign up to be an organ donor. DonateLifeOhio.org. They have an online registry. You can just click on it, fill out a bunch of stuff, and I don't know the rest because I haven't done this, but I'm pretty sure it's not that difficult from there. But if you don't want to deal with that X factor, they even have a printable form, which I took the liberty of printing a copy out for each of you. You just print out this form. Sign this form, do all the dots, dotting your I's and crossing your T's, and then just mail it to the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles. Simple as that. But even easier than that, whenever you have driver's licenses that expire, need renewing. Some of you may not even have your license. It's easy. When you go to the Bureau of Motor Vehicles to either get or renew your license, they will ask you if you want to become an organ donor. It's that simple. That combination of simplicity and good nature makes me wonder why more people don't do this. There's a lot of need for it, but not enough people are giving. You can improve so many lives just by yourself. People say, "Oh, one person can't make a difference." That is a load. It's been a load ever since someone first uttered that phrase. And there's so much you can do so much you can give with your body, not just key things that help you move. Little insignificant things that you may not think are that important can be so helpful. I don't know if I've swayed any of you, but it's really something to think about. If there are some things in your body you don't need and you want to feel better about yourself, it's worth a shot to at least check this sort of thing out. You may surprise yourself, and you may end up saving a lot of lives in the process.